Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Churchill Downs here on Saturday. It is May the 28th, 2016. Gonna look at the stakes races. Before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5 for more selections. Stakes races I'm going to be looking at are races 6 and races 10. Race 6 and 10. So let's get on to it. Today's sixth race from Churchill is the Keertana Stakes per $65,000. It's for fillies, mares, drills, and upwards. We have a field of 8 horses traveling a mile and one half on the turf course. Very nice race here, traveling a mile and one half on the turf. And my top selection, I'm going to go to the inside. Very hard to beat. The one horse Al's Gal, 6-5 Florent Giroux. Gonna put this horse in a superfecta here. I'm gonna go 1762. 1762 here in race 6 from Churchill. But number 1 Al's Gal, 6-5 Florent Giroux. Last time out, did run on April the 29th at Keeneland, a mile and a half in the Bewitched Stakes. Grade 3 event that day. Excuse me. This horse finished second by half a length. He had the rally really good that day, but didn't have he needed a little extra that day. The winner, Orlando, something like that, beat this horse 2 times in a row. This horse lost to her 2 starts in a row. Start for that in the very one at Gulfstream Park, mile 3/16 on March the 5th. This horse finished 4th by 1/4 lengths that day. Had a horrible trip that day, closed up a little bit that day, but, it was a little bit wide. Throw that race out. And I think it was a little bit too short also. A mile and a half distance is right up this horse's alley. And then a good turf course, mile 3/16, February 3rd, nuptial 62, claiming onwards too. This horse won by 1/4 lengths that day. It's a weird race. I said, this horse was again wide that day also, but, managed to do this. But like I said, I think this horse's better distance is the mile and a half, what she's getting today. Against this quality of, this type of horses, she should really do well. Out of English Channel, the winner of the 2007 Breeders' Cup Turf at Monmouth Park on that very wet weekend. So, gonna go with this one here. Looks very hard to beat. Gonna put her on my super. So to recap my bets for race number 6 from Churchill Downs, it's the Keertana Stakes. Gonna go with the one horse Al's Gal. Gonna do a superfecta 1762 here in the 6th from Churchill. So now let's get on to race number 10 from Churchill. So we scroll down to race 10. The 10th race is the 13th running of the Winning Colors Stakes. Grade 3 purse, $100,000. It's for fillies, mares, 3-year-olds, and upwards. We have a field of 7 horses traveling the distance of ground of 6 furlongs here. Another very nice race. 6 furlongs. And my top selection here, I'm going to go to the 5 horse, Bob Baffert horse, shipping in from Southern California. Number 5, Enhancing Lady. Gonna put this horse on a superfecta ticket. Gonna go 5763. 5763 here in the 10th from Churchill. Number 5, Enhancing Lady. 2-1 Florent Giroux again for Bob Baffert. Last time out, ran at Churchill Downs, 7 furlongs on May the 7th in a Humana Distaff. This horse finished 3rd by 7 3/4 lengths that day. He was 2 legs off the lead early. Bobbled at the start, was a little bit wide. It was decent. It wasn't the best race for this horse. Then Keeneland, 7 furlongs on the 9th of April in Madison, grade 1 event that day. This horse finished 5th by 4 1/4 lengths. First start outside of California this year. Again, that race, it was a pretty weird race for this horse that day. She didn't have, she just didn't have the best of luck that day. And then an nuptial 62 claimer at San Anita over the winter, excuse me. This horse, she won that day by 4.5 lengths. She was just ridden out to a very nice victory. Gonna go with this one. She really do well against the spot, against these quality horses. So to recap my bets for race 10, the Winning Colors Stakes from Churchill. Gonna go with the 5 horse. Gonna do superfecta 5763. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.